And this is what's gonna give you that sultry, little bit of smoky scenario. And I just keep it pretty low, because if you take dark colors up really high, it starts to look really muddy, and we don't want to look muddy, so you have to keep it very low. You should just get a smaller brush, like a pencil brush, and it's literally what it sounds like, a pencil. It looks like a pencil. I need to find one so I can show y'all. But you'd get a pencil brush and you would just sweep it in this outer V corner. I think I'm gonna use my one size. This is the oil slicker primer. I love this. I don't mind my skin looking dewy and glowy when I don't have makeup on, because I usually do that on purpose. I put on skincare, okay? Like if we're not wearing no makeup, skincare. A little bit goes a long way. Primers, you don't want to use too much, because then they won't do what they need to do, right? I think I'm gonna use House Labs. This is a really good foundation, very much skin-like. Love it. If you want a foundation that's going to blend like butter, this one. And I just glide it on the skin. I kind of do 2 swipes on each side. You don't need to do too much. Like, all you need is coverage. You don't need to like put too much on and get cakey. That's how you start to get cakey, when you just putting too much. Like, start off light and then build it up. If you need a little more, put a little more. Or you could start using concealer, so you're not just using a whole bunch of the same product and it starts looking cakey. And I blend this out, and you see I didn't use a lot of this foundation at all. It gives me great coverage and it's still natural, you know. That's why I really like this foundation. I use it a lot and I would highly recommend. What we're gonna want to do is bring back life to our face. So we're gonna add highlight and we're gonna add contour. Same concealer, the MAC 24 Hour, and I just put this little triangular shape in the corner here, because again, you don't need a lot. You just need it to do what it needs to do. A little bit on my nose, and I'm doing my forehead. A little bit on your chin. I like to do a line up for my wing, the length that I want. Then I come back in halfway of that same line. I angle it back into my lash line in a triangular shape. So you'll go like this, and you're literally creating that triangle, right? Gonna fill this thing in. And I'm looking into a small mirror so I can see more precision, right? You just want to make sure you go across and make sure it's even. So if you did it, if you angled in at a thick angle, you're going to make sure it matches. If you angled in really small, you're going to make sure it matches really small. So mine is a little bit thick because we like thick. And I'm just going to fill in my lash line. Right? So that's our wing.